Uh-oh. There we go. Well, we're off to a second start here. That's okay. Looking good there, all my friends in the chatter box. Well done. Thank you for being here tonight. It's going to be a fun show. You have no idea. It's going to be so fun. You're going to want to invite your friends. Give us Vinnies now because you're going to want to concentrate. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun. See? Your intrepid host of Craft Roulette, welcoming everybody from the front row to the back row and all the rows in between. This is In Review. If you like card making, we're off to an adventure tonight. This is Craft Roulette Part 2. What is Craft Roulette? The ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every week, usually on Friday. And we always save a seat for you. Let me go ahead and take off that banner. Have a little announcement. Russ was giving hints about there's a little twist to tonight's show. Could be interesting, indeed, yes. Okay. Are you seeing me? I don't know. Maybe I'm not here.
You're not coming up on my computer.
Okay. Apparently we're having trouble for the 1.65% that can see me. That can't see me. Okay. So anyway, okay. I don't know what's going on. We're having a little bit of trouble. This is In Review. We do have 3 parts of tonight's show. I'm live new now. This is brand new? Okay. Brand new. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. Thank you for being here, chatterboxes, one and all. Off to a great start for a great show. This is going to be an interesting show. We have a little twist of fate here to deal with, but we're going to deal with it, and it's not just talking about YouTube. So, this is In Review, the second part of Craft Roulette. Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every week, saving a seat for you. This is In Review, which is a second part of Craft Roulette number 191, where we got to have Caitlin Anthony, and everybody just loves Caitlin. That could be a TV show. Everybody loves Caitlin because she's just a great gal, and she could have I think she could have a TV show on HGTV, but for now, we get her on Craft Roulette, and we enjoy her so much. How's everybody? I'm hoping you are doing well. Sorry that we had a late start. I don't know what was going on. It was not us. Maybe it was us. But we do have 3 parts. We're going to have we're going to have a mail call. We are going to have card slideshow review featuring some of your cards from episode 191. And we're going to play the fast-moving card detective game show challenge, Whodunit. Who will do it tonight? Well, I'm going to give you a hint. It's not me. I am not doing it tonight. So for the first time since we started Whodunit, or Guess Who, it's not me, but more to be revealed. And more to be revealed as to why. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We were on the night after Thanksgiving. I think I was kind of in a turkey coma. But that's just how those things are. Let's start with our bad dad joke of the night. And it is, my friend keeps saying, cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. Here it comes. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see my drum. There it is. Did you hear it? It just magically appears. Yes, yes. He means well. Okay, so here it is. There's my little buttons. It could be worse. It could be so much worse. And this is why we have a guest, why I'm not doing it tonight. I had a little bit of an accident, and I'm out for a couple weeks. So we're scrambling. We've been doing, I was in the ER thinking, okay, how are we going to do this? And then I talked to Mr. Producer, and we figured it out, and all the shows will go on. We have wonderful people that come in and help with us, so we're going to be finding goodness. It's okay. It's just that I can't. This is my right arm. This is my dominant arm. So, and it's my hand. So I'm just kind of down in that well. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to do okay, and we're going to have we'll see how we do all these different things. I'm really kind of, no kidding. I was thinking about putting one of Mr. Mike's jumpers on my sleeve here. I know. I kind of fit in with Mr. Mike. Kind of. Except not. So anyway, let's get this show on the road. Last month we had November, right? November. So we will be having new spin sponsors this week. Starting this week, I want to thank our last month's spin sponsors one more time. We had Whimsy Stamps. This calls for confetti. Kathy Zilski Designs, Desiree Tangles, and LDRS Creative. You all got some good stuff. My gosh, that was a lot of prizes. We don't have quite so many this time, but we have some wonderful, exciting new people coming along this month, and a familiar name as well. So for December, if you send in a card for 191, right? I guess those numbers, how they bounce around this week, that week, up and down. It can always throw me off. But if you sent in a card last week, you will be qualifying for 3 new great spin sponsor prizes, including Bloom Planners, which Caitlin Anthony works for. She was talking about that on the show, and I said, oh, they sound like somebody we should have on as spin sponsors. And so she worked her magic, and we have them joining us. There will be some information on our website, craftroulette.live, under Associates, Spin Sponsors. I don't know if it's up yet, but it will be soon. Waffle Flower Stamps and Sweet November Stamps. Starting with, can you see this box? This box. We remember when we had the post off. I don't want to spill this. When we had the post stamp thing the other week, for a parameter. And everybody had this one, or not everybody, but multiple people had this die for your craft, and we were all going, ooh, ah. And so I wrote to Waffle Flower and said, Shannon Pelletier is going to be on, and she is on your design team. Would you like to be a spin sponsor? So they said, sure, let's do that. And so they're going to be donating a wonderful gift every week, the gift certificate. And they sent me a lot of goodies so I can tell you what to buy. So I think there's a lot of fun stuff in here, including...
You want me to go to paper?
Yeah. Including this grip mat, which may be kind of important to me for an earlier back to crafting product. I'm kind of excited that I got this timely gift. So thank you, Waffle Flower. We look forward to having you as spin sponsors, and thank you so much for thinking of me and letting me sample some of your wares. I appreciate it. That mail call. Mail call. Sweet November Stamps has been a spin sponsor before, and we really like Amy Young and her coloring. If you have never seen Amy Young do coloring, yes, if you could go to Papercam, I guess I can do that too. You're in for a treat. Do have some mail call. Mr. Producer was doing my jobs today as well, so he did go, I'm blocking my light here. He did go out to the best post office in Kansas City, the Martin City Post Office. Shout out to my girls. And picked up some mail. This is one from Heather Huang that I got in the mail for a Thanksgiving card. Oh, let me come down a little bit. There we go. She's got all the gourds going on, and she's got some pretty little tumbling not weeds, but leaves. If I say something stupid tonight, please forgive me. I'm not on any pain medicine. I'm just taking Tylenol, but I'll take a pass on this one tonight. So anyway, yep, I think this is just so pretty, Heather. It's very fallish, and what's even better is just your kindness inside. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you always. Then also, I don't think anybody from the St. Luke's Community Hospital will be watching us, even though Michelle, my nurse, said she might on Friday. But big shout out to Dr. Schellenpepper and my nurse, Michelle. They were great. They were great. I can't even tell you how much I appreciated them. This was a card from, and I just looked at these this afternoon. I don't remember too well. Crystal Hovestall. That's who it was. Messy Bun and Coffee Run. Look how she's got her little beans in there, and she's got that cute paper. Really sets it off nicely, doesn't it? And then she made one of these little things. I don't remember what these cards are called. Peekaboo kind of cards or something. They're kind of cute, though. And then she sent a darling little note. Really sweet. You guys are the sweetest people. You really are. You're just so sweet. And she's got some little holographic cutie pies there. And then I can use that again. Not too bad. Not too bad. Stella's Studio by Crystal. Thank you so much for this cute one. I do have a technique for this. Oh, gosh. Oh, where's that right hand? I do maybe have to get my grip mat out for this. There's that Drew Carey again, behind the buttons. So thank you, Crystal Ovestall. Here's a pretty card. Fall was pretty this year. And this one is from Susan. Excuse me, I didn't have time to memorize. Susan Rushton. Thanksgiving is not a time of year, but an attitude of the heart. And I am so thankful that I have had my right hand most of my life. And it will come back, that it didn't get... I have it. I still have it. Another sweet note here. You guys are always just talking about how much you enjoy being how this show continually stretches your creativity, and you're using things that you never thought you'd use, and you're probably buying a few things that you never thought you'd buy, but it's just a wonderful thing. And I really thank you for taking a few minutes to share your gratitude for us. It's just very special. And this one was fun. This one was from our friend Lisa Taylor, and she was wishing me well on football for our football team here. Best wishes for fun and football. I feel bad in a way because she does live where the Denver Broncos play. So
they're doing better.
But they are doing better. Yes, they won 5 or something like that. 5 in a row. So you guys are, maybe that's why you're so enthused with football right now. But isn't that pretty? 3 circles. You can look at a card and think of what parameters they could be. 3 circles, striped paper, ink edged, some embossed wood. You start looking at cards differently, don't you? You go, oh, those are the parameters. It helps me to figure out what people use, and then you go, oh yeah, I could use that. Well, I could actually make that a parameter on the wheel. I was working on some the other day. I don't remember. Oh, I was watching TV, and I can still swipe with one finger. So I was swiping information for future parameters. I may get some right off that card. Lisa Taylor, you're a lot of fun. And she was also on our 3rd show, which is a patron show a couple of weeks ago, and I really enjoyed having her on. This is a card for Mr. Producer, and I got one too. And I got a nice little package from Elva McNerlin from Idaho, I believe that is. And she sent some cards. Look, it's got a little card on it. Isn't that cute? And she's got some little episodes here. Oh, I don't know which one this one is quite. And wishing you a fun day. She also sent some really sweet little gifts. Mr. Producer got this and he was like, "Whoa, I hope it's a bribe." You know he would. You know he would. And she sent some really sweet gifts. This is one. I saw these and thought of Craft Roulette. There's some napkins, and it says, as we gather together this holiday season, may our hearts be grateful, our mugs be full, and our pants be stretchy. Hey, I'll raise my Whodunit mug for that. Very nice. I can see why you'd think of this. She also sent some little paper packs so I can put them in goodie bags. And she said that she learned from Crafty Owl that this tape is great to use when die cutting instead of washi tape. So I'm all in. Wall safe tape. Well, Crafty Owl, I'm glad to know that trick. I didn't know it. And I thought this was very sweet, too. She sent me a postcard for the next time we get bridges, because look at the bridge. So if I don't want to make a bridge card, I'm supplied. You got to love it. What a group. What a wonderful, wonderful group. Thank you, everybody, for thinking of us and sending us no bribes, but sweet things. Let's go on to part 2, card slideshow review. Ah, there I am again. Thank you for all your good wishes. I'm thinking we're going to be fine. We're doing, Mr. Gunn is doing my dressing changes, and so we're seeing it every day. He's doing a great job. He's getting some extra practice on some other things that I need help with, and he's being a good doctor. He said he's going to watch this later, so thank you, Mr. Gunn, for stepping in and doing a good job to help things run smoothly. He is not my guest tonight. He doesn't know anything about card making. Nothing. He'd come in and just give you he'd either tell you jokes in Spanish or do some paradiddles on the bench here. So he's a drummer. Or tell you about pickleball. He can tell you all those things. So we're good to go. Last week was episode 191. These are just a sampling. They are randomly chosen by the computer. If you do like this kind of thing, this is similar to what we do on our third show for the patron show, but I bring on a special guest who is a patron. We have a really great one this week. Looking forward to I'll give you a clue. It's a her, and looking forward to having her on tomorrow. So let's start looking at these cards. Here was my card. Mr. Producer put it in for me. I did work on it a little bit during the Club Fun Crop on Saturday, and I'm glad I did because I haven't done anything less since. But the project was a drop down. You guys they're so fun how you have decided to make drop downs. I've enjoyed it so much. Supper table colors. Remember when we first saw that and we were going, what's a supper table? You have come up with some really great ideas. Seasons. We mostly are like fall, spring, winter, summer, but not all of you are sticking to those seasons. And shiny, you are throwing those in with all sorts of different ways. Very cleverly done. This was my card. It was a lot of fun to make. I liked it. Esther J, that's not a W, from Spanaway. Boy, that sounds like something we could make our pants out of. Spanaway. Washington, her card, she's thinking like 2021, maybe 21, okay. Leaves are cascading and falling. There's your drop down. Purple, orange, and red, grape, and she went with the food. Mine did food too, spinach. So I don't even know. The leaves are falling, so fall. That makes sense to me, and the embellishments are her random. So that's shiny. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That is a pretty little set of leaves. I like how you have them up in the corner like that, so you know they're going to be falling down. It's going to be great fun. Happy fall, y'all. Nicely done, Esther. I got that little bit of kind of an orange glow there and some purple too. Well played. I think you may be a politician. Thank you so much for joining us. Meg Grant from Oregon has sent in 89. Whew, that's a lot of cards. Her drop down are the ornaments. We have several of those ornaments, and you could also have snow too. And you've got various food colors. I could say like blueberries and cranberries and all those kind of things. What a pretty little scene with the bunnies and the bird and the doe. No, that's not a doe. The fella, the buck. And you've got Christmas season. That was even beyond thinking of winter, fall, spring, and summer. You thought Christmas. That was smart. And your shiny ornaments. You've got some sparkle on those, don't you? Those are pretty. So the ornaments are part of the embossing folder that are mixed in with the stars and the snowflakes. And they have an open place in the middle. I'm not sure how that all worked out, but that turned out nice. Gave you a nice little place for your focal point, didn't it? Very nice, Meg Garant. Well done. Lots of falling snow and shaker cards. I know there were some people that had never done a shaker card before, and they branched right into it. Jeanette Rochnowski from Illinois has sent in 4. This was hers. Hers came in early too. She's got a drop-down bench seat into a 5x7. Yeah, if you tried to do that on an A2, it'd be pretty cramped. It'd be like a New York City apartment. But you've got your green salad and red tomatoes and at most meals. That's very healthy. Well done. And you've got the Christmas season again. Tree and lamp shades. Look how pretty that is. You got your little chair there. You've got your little bench there. Your Christmas tree's up. My Christmas tree's up. Mark it down. And it's not even December. Last year it was Christmas afternoon when it went up. But that was from sweet Mr. Producer. When I got home from the ER, my Christmas tree was shining for me in my window. Pretty sweet. Thank you. Wanda Joy from Pennsylvania has sent in her 19th card. Okay, so you went for the more physical drop-down card where you have a fall-down panel in your card. That's really good. And that's a whole nother way. You had like figurative drop-downs. You had physical drop-downs. You have you guys are a clever lot. You are indeed. Supper table colors, fruits and veggies, yellow, green, purple. No orange. I still like you, Wanda. Christmas season. It was a good one for Christmas, getting the just seasons, I think. It worked out real well. Shiny gold and shimmering paint on the panels. It sure is. Those are really pretty panels, too. They look nice. They look like you can really see the yellow in them. And you've got the Noel there as well. That's a good, solid card, Wanda. Thank you so much. D. Foster from Maryland. What? She's got pink. Spaghetti supper colors. This is one of those galleries that's really fun. If you don't know where the galleries are, they are on craftroulette.live under the current gallery, which is 191 and episode 191. And it's really fun to go through the cards and see what everybody has made and try to guess what they were thinking. It's hard to guess what they're thinking, but sometimes you get it. Sometimes they're kind of hidden and you go, oh, they were being sneaky. Like this one, spaghetti supper colors. And 'tis the season. That was a good way to bring that in. And shiny jewels galore indeed. Yes, yes. So I think your drop down probably was, I think the little flap at the bottom with the jewels on it is the flop down, I think, or drop down. Flop down. Maybe, I don't know, should we have a flop down sometime? Hi, Mari. Well done. Mary Jo from USA sent in this little cutie pie. He's got some glitter. Oh, now remember, this is the glitter season. When people will be sending cards with glitter, be careful to kind of peek in the envelope before you open it to make sure there's not glitter that's going to end up on your dog. And says Merry Christmas has a dancing happy snowman singing hallelujah. It's the winter season. She used red cranberry sauce, white mashed potatoes for her inspiration, and she has glitter snow. There are safe products for glitter. I always want to recommend them instead of actually scattering glitter, but some people can do it, but some people can't, so be careful. That's really nice, Mary Jo. Thank you for joining us with your third card. Uh-oh, I missed one, didn't I? I may not. Okay. Okay, I see. I pushed that one in. You're right. Well, 5K Lamone. Here we go. Sorry, birthday Bob. I saw you go by really fast. 5K Limon sent in this card. Man, this is one fancy thing. She is one of our leading ladies. She has sent in 158 cards. Her stockings are dropping down. I'm thinking that Santa could be dropping down too, dropping down that chimney. Festive supper table colors. Indeed, yes, that's a very festively colored card. You've got Christmas season as well, and your shiny border. I was just noticing that shiny border. Your shiny border and the candlelights and fire are your shiny items. That shiny border looks good on that 5K. 5K is a nickname. It really isn't her given name. Nobody in her family probably calls her that. But 5K, now 6K Limon, does do like 5Ks and 6Ks, and so for charity, and so that's why I call her that. Thank you, 5K. That's real cute, and we're real proud of you as a leading lady. That's really cute. Dominic T from Ohio has sent in 3 cards. You've got the letters are dropping down from the owl. You can't really count on an owl to deliver a letter all the way. They just kind of drop it whenever they see a mouse, and that's just how they are. There's a Thanksgiving supper that was your inspiration: red wine and brown turkey. Christmas season and shiny embossed sentiment. There you go. That's another way to do it. It's like the foil embossing or some embossing with gold medals and whatnot. That's cute. With all that orange in the background, the leaves swirling around on all that brown. That's really a good looking card, Dominique. Very fun. Well done for your 3rd card. Keep it up. KC from AZ has sent in 14 cards. Let me guess. I'm thinking the ornaments from the antlers or the snowflakes coming down, growing up. Our dishes were white with a light blue design. There were table runners, there were dishes, there were centerpieces, all sorts of things that I think that were inspiration for your supper table colors. There were also some like wood tables that were cute that came into the play. The winter season added silver behind the sentiment for shiny. Way to sneak it in. And you didn't even have shiny red nose. You went a little more secretive. That looks good. I love that. I can imagine those plates, can't you? Just the light blue design on white. I wonder if they were Corel. It may have been. We know about Corel. We've had that discussion before, haven't we? Well done. A couple more. Bonnie Swakowitz, one of our biggest glitter fairies in our Facebook group. If you are not joining us on our Facebook group, it is the Craft Roulette Show. It's a private group, so please answer the questions and the door will be automatically open. You may notice I'm not writing too much over there, but don't leave us. Keep writing and encouraging everybody, being the beautiful glitter fairies that you are, but it's just a nuisance. So, out of my mind, back in 5 minutes. Duh. How many? I have had that computer moment where you just kind of get out of your mind and have to come back. Sometimes it's better when you do come back, isn't it? So the snow dropping down, the computer drops down menus. Very clever. Do you like that one, Mr. Producer? I bet he does. He says yes, he does. Blue and white plates in the kitchen. Season is winter. Shiny is the glittery teal cardstock. Look how you just fit that in there. That's so good. And I love how you colored the background. The whole thing is quite a work of art. One that we can relate to, I think, all of us. Duh. Nicely done, Bonnie. Sarah Goer. Oh, I'm so glad we got this one, and we will end on this one because I was telling somebody. Oh, it was our guest for Friday night. We had her tech call today. She's great. You're not going to want to miss her. She's super sweet. Shannon, and I was telling her about this card because she's never been on the show, and so I said, Joel, just stay with what you're good at and that kind of stuff. But I said, but last week we had seasons, and Sarah Goer did a watercolor, and she used salt as a seasoning and as a technique. So there's so many different ways to use all these parameters, and you guys come up with the darndest ways to to invent things. It's amazing. I love it. You dropped your salt into your watercolor. That really is a technique that works. See all those little grainy things? And salt is a color, right? Actually, there's pink salt and there's white salt. And I went to a salt mine one time. And I'm not talking just my job. I went to a real life salt mine in Hutchinson, Kansas when I was a kid. Didn't look like a good place to work, so I've always tried to do my best in other endeavors. But salt is our seasoning. The salt sparkles on the finished cardstock or watercolor. Isn't that something? She got it. Okay, so it's painted. It's a 4-fur. Mixed media card is 6x6 on a watercolor base. Other painted elements and in flower from Aaron Bishop's paper swap. White acrylic on top. I think we could all study this one and get some ideas. That's really fun. Sarah, congratulations on inspiring us all. Those were great. They're all so different. They were all so different. Once again, why do you guys just blow my mind every single week? I don't know. You do, though. All right. You know what time it is. You know it's time to play Whodunit. Hey, I didn't yawn. Maybe that's just because I've been sitting around all day. Just sitting around doing very little. Maybe that's the cure for not yawning. You want to yawn with me now? Okay, I feel more like the show will... I'll get to the end of the show and go, I missed something. What did I forget? Did I forget the cards? Did I forget the slideshow? Did I forget Whodunit? No, I forgot to yawn. Well, it is time for Whodunit. What is on the background? Oh, that's old news. So it is time for Whodunit, and I do have somebody who may be able to help me. I don't know. So, are you ready? The object of the game of Whodunit is be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit. Provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are somebody, I hope, will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired, or the project will be inspired by this selected card and will not be a perfect copy. No, not at all. There will be clues in the project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be quite hidden. Yes. Patty Duke. Well, Patty Duke. Patty Beck is our wonderful little way to tell you how to do it. I can't see it. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream. To participate, you'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. I believe that is in there. And there's Patty Beck's, made by Mary Gunn. You do need to say at Craft Roulette by the person you think did it and why you think they did it. And Patty Beck says, made by Mary Gunn with the paper dropping out of the middle. Voila. Sometimes even going the right way. That's a bonus. To solve the Marius mystery, I already did that one. To be the first to solve the mystery of who done it correctly in the live chat, and you will be tonight's winner. You want to be the winner because you get a huge prize. Do you get a huge prize? Oh my, you do. Yes, you do. You win a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway that is a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. Are you ready? Well, before we get too started here, we do want to have, just a minute, I got something here. We do want to have Decoy Duck. He wants to say something to everybody. That was him saying good luck.
You have to go to the
Here we
the
go.
right mode.
I forgot to do the one. And here we go. Hey, could I get some help over here? I'm a one-handed bandit. The slow mode is on. If you want to give a guess, you will have to wait a minute after you have done that to make another.
All right, guys. I'm going to zoom out.
Is that a voice of an angel?
I'm going to make... Actually, I've made a couple cards because when I invented this die set, I had to figure out how it was going to work. And so I made about 10 cards then. That's not a decoy duck. What is the best glue? Should I use this one?
You can use that glue, but you have to put the pin back in.
Oh, that sounds so hard.
It is a little tricky. There is a blue-topped glue that's easier to use, maybe, but it's bigger.
No, I'll skip straight to expert, thank you.
Okay.
It stopped working. I'm not good enough for that. This one?
Try the clear one.
The aqua?
Yeah. It comes out a lot faster.
Oh yeah, that's way easier.
Yeah.
Are you watching the... Are people guessing or are they just mesmerized?
I think you have them right where you want them. There's only been a couple guesses.
So if my mom is the Carmen Sandiego of international card crime, I'm somewhere between D.B. Cooper and Bernie Madoff of card crime.
There's a guess. Irene Smith. Is it my card? No.
Look how that fits right in there. Now I got to remember how to do the colors. So this is what I've discovered is really hard, is once you glue something, then you have to touch it and not touch the glue. That's hard.
It is tricky.
I don't get that. Like, I think my fingers are too big.
It's the nuance of it all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We might have already seen the right answer, but I'm going to keep going for a bit. Here, I'll go turn off slow mode. Okay. Back to making cards.
Should I hit the Whodunit? Press it?
You can, yeah, you can do that. It won't show the winner. It takes a bit. Oh, I think I messed up the color order. If anyone's paying attention. Oh yeah, here are the inks I used, if anyone cares. I did all this beforehand so I didn't embarrass myself too bad.
You can keep guessing if you want, but if you just want to sit there and be mesmerized, you're welcome to do that too.
Oh, glue.
You're going to want to give Mr. Producer a thumbs up if you could, please. We'd appreciate that. Vinny and
Oh, I didn't put the glue up to the edges. Now it's sticking up. Do they teach you this stuff somewhere?
Ingrid says, impressive gluing, Mr. Producer.
Thank you. Get down there.
Mr. Producer, you are getting lots of loves, lots of encouragement. We were getting some way to goes and excellent gluing.
Thank you.
Love the colors.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, it's good times.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's expected, but always appreciated. Now, I probably should be gluing the back of the things that I was trying to stick on, but when I tried that earlier, it was hard. But since I have these little frames, I think I can just do this.
Those fingers look kind of big compared to that little wheel. The wheel is designed by Mr. Producer with the help of Tanisa from Trinity Stamps. And I think they did a great job.
I'm planning on making a video for the patrons showing all the examples I did and explaining my reasoning behind the die set. But that's coming later.
CrapIJ asks, how did you come up with 7 segments?
7 segments is because if you did 6, it just looked too balanced. And then also if you then put the ticker thing above it, it would just be perfectly lined up and the lines would be like 90 degrees to the edge of the card. And it just looked too... Yeah. It made it look not designy. Wait, I already did that.
Debbie Orens points out that odd numbers look better and there are 7 colors in the rainbow.
Right. Trying to remember which 7 I need here.
Do they match the big one?
Yeah. Oh, and then green. Winner, winner. This is more of like a puzzle than anything right now.
Do you want to keep going or do you want to compare the original to the...
I'll be done in just a minute.
Okay.
I've got everything glued. I'm in the spotlight.
If you see Mr. Producer on Friday Night Show, you'll know that there's been a coup.
Oh, I'll never do that. Okay. Glue.
They walk away.
No, I got it. Yeah, you have to do it out here. Yep. Thank you. Would you look at that? Oh, it didn't come up.
Oh no.
Here, let me see if I can fix it real fast.
All right.
No, I put it in after I opened OBS.
Oh.
I can fix it.
He's gonna fix it. Here comes the reveal. It's a coming. Do you want to explain your
Yeah, sure. There we go.
justification?
So I did Crafty Tafty 2's card. And here's my tester I did, which might be a little bit better. I'm not sure. Yeah, with the wheels under. And then I did the wheels over on this one. I forgot.
So for your drop down?
Oops. I'm no master criminal. And I'm also the corrupt chief of police. And so that counts. Supper table, don't know. Season, sure. Random. The glue is still shiny underneath the paper, I'm sure. Thank you very much. I'll be back next week.
Oh, brother. We've got lots of... I'm expecting Deputy Heidi at any minute. Oh, my gosh. A show that will... Who knows? Thank you guys for being here and enjoying that. It was fun. We just think about things come up in life and you have to figure out what to do next. And now I get to figure out how to clean this up with one hand.
I gotta go see who won.
Christina Holloman won. Congratulations, Christina. I wrote it down in my best left-handed writing so I wouldn't forget. Christina wants me to do one of her cards sometimes, but they're way too complicated, so I know I can't. Oh, that's a clue. But maybe someday I will. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you guys for being so encouraging and sweet and wonderful. We do want to thank our patrons. And there they are. They're wonderful people. They're the people that are bringing this free content to you every week on In Review with surprises and on Craft Roulette. We do have Craft Roulette set up so that we will have two crafters, and it's going to be set up a little differently. I feel like it's going to be kind of me being the overseer, but we'll see. Join us on Friday. You're not going to want to miss it. Plus, you're going to want to meet Shannon Pelletier. The pellets have tears. So, Pelletier. She's a super sweet woman. I felt real... It was just like, hi, welcome to Craft Roulette. It's not going to be normal. So she was a super good sport about it. Make sure you come and enjoy and encourage her. She's a lovely lady. I'm looking forward to having her on. Thank you all patrons this week. We do have the happy birthday card party on Thursday at noon. And then Friday. And then we start again in December with more club fun calls and all the good stuff that is associated with Craft Roulette. I'm listening for it. Who's going to be my first? Thank you for all the good vibes. I appreciate it. I really don't hurt. So as long as I don't do anything too big. Anyway, yes, Thursday at noon Central Time is the card call. So I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, but I should be back. So I'll let you know if we're going to be a little late. There's a KYB. There's some KYBs coming in. That's the one. Appreciate it. How did the hair end up? It was pretty awful. I had these like 1955 Chevy Impala wings going on in my head. And so I was doing the roller brush and hairspray. One thing I really miss is brushing my teeth with the correct amount of toothpaste. It's hard. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We will see you soon. And until then, stay safe and be careful. Love you. Bye-bye.